Hello everyone, we are here today. I'm joined by my special guest co-hosts, Rising Sun Reviews, and Everything Animated, to talk about the Konosuba Movie 1, Crimson Demon, Legend of the Crimson Demon. Somebody help me out here. Alright, nobody's helping me out, but today we're gonna talk about the Konosuba movie. So, yeah, I mean...
Oh. Speaking of getting beaten until they sexually are enraged, Konosuba.
Oh my lord.
Speaking of things that should not be attempted at home.
that was a weird scene though.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere. Cause like Wiz is like, oh, let's just teleport you. And they get teleported, alright, to a bunch of orcs that apparently like all the males died off, and so it's just a bunch of like remnant female orcs.
It's an orc orgy.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of them.
Like 100 of them are close to it at least.
Yeah, that was insane. And Kazuma was just mentally scarred from
I know
he was crying.
Freaking in a fetal position, sucking on his thumb, freaking on Aqua's lap.
Yeah. For like a good couple minutes, Aqua was just like patting his head.
Mm-hmm. He's like...
Yeah, I like how his recurring thing saying that was like he was Cosmo psychologically scarred.
Well, that happens again later on.
Yeah, oh my god, Sylvia. Yes. With, what is that? Is that a gun in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Oh my god, yeah. It was Sylvia, who is like, what is she, what is it, does she describe herself as a homunculus?
No. She's a chimera.
Yeah, chimera.
Yeah, chimera, that's it. It's some
chimeras have all, like, head of a snake, legs of a... They're just different body parts, which make them who they are. But she doesn't look like a chimera, which is funny.
Yes, she looks just like a really big, like voluptuous woman.
She's an Amazon.
Yeah, that's kind of what she looks like. And I love Kazuma, who she has like these tendrils. I don't know where she got those. I don't know what animal those came from, but she has these tendrils, and she like sucks in Kazuma in between her boobs. Kazuma's like, wow, the fit, that's actually kind of comfortable.
This is great.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And it just kind of goes downhill from there.
Yeah.
Has to be so, how are we going to start the Konosuba podcast?
We just started it.
No, we did.
Did we really?
Yes!
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
We're talking about it now.
Okay, so yes, Konosuba, very fun movie, 10 out of 10, good night.
Oh, God. Well, there's after he gets all, like, sucked in between her boobs.
Yes, then things go downhill.
Yeah. Darkness is like, she says something about like men and women or something, and then Sylvia's like, well, I understand women and men. And immediately you're like, well, that's a weird line, but they keep going for a moment.
I was thinking maybe she's bi, maybe that's what she means, these animes.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, I like how there's a bill where it's like, okay, that can mean different things. Okay, are they implying that? They're not actually implying that. Oh, wait, they are. And then Kazuma screams.
Freaking the best part is when Kazuma, all it takes for him to leave the group is for him to just be comfortable inside a pair of tits. And he's just like, you know what, guys? I'm really okay. You guys can go now. Yeah, I'm going to be your servant now. And she's like, I like you. And then the reveal.
She like air humps him. It's like the weirdest thing.
I love his line saying, why do I feel something pressed against my butt? And she's like, because you do.
the distant, the scream. I think he was in the fetal position again after that.
Yeah.
No, I think she actually went away with him. Like she took him away.
Oh,
But
dude.
otherwise he
Oh,
was-
yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
It's one of
then they
the
went to
funniest
the-
parts.
Yeah, like they went to the place and he saw us like the Konami code, so he'd know how to unlock the place.
Yes.
And she's like, I have ways of getting you to cooperate. He's like, okay, pressing the buttons now.
I didn't know if you guys would get the Konami code, but that's maybe
Konami.
you guys should be asking me that.
You
Holy
mean,
crap.
you mean Contra?
Well, yes, that as well. That as well. Contra code, Konami code. I guess us kids here, we're calling it.
Yeah, I don't know what Contra is.
It's really
Up,
it's a
down,
really,
down,
really
left, right,
hard
left,
game.
right. A, B, plus start.
What does he say?
Not
He says up, down, left, right, and go away. I love how
Yeah,
it's a
but then he actually
controller.
was like, it's probably because it was made from Earth and like had all those powers to invent stuff. So he's probably the one who'd be behind it.
Well,
I
there's a
don't think
lot of
confirm that, but
like there was a lot of like things from Japan in this. There was the statue in the when they were all going out, just having a good old time. They saw the statue of like a cat lady, and then like it was obvious
Yeah.
it was like
That's right.
very Japanese, and then
Yeah.
okay. And I think it's actually explained in the season 2 OVA, where it was the same guy who like built a giant castle thing that was destroying everything in season 1, but he was actually originally from Japan and was brought here because of Aqua. So he's basically like Konosuba or Cosma before Cosma.
that is amazing.
No, he had the power to he had like Chica powers or the power to invent anything. Instead of bringing along Aqua, he actually asked for something useful.
And didn't he have like an assistant that constantly like whooped his ass, and he's just like, hit me more?
Yeah,
Yes.
he does. He's a weird old man.
Yeah, he is. I just love how. Yeah, because you're going back to season 2 where Kazuma was like reading the transcripts, and he's just like, "Yeah, I think we're done here." Aqua's like, "What? What's going on?"
Yeah, because they found the Japanese stuff, and like Cosmo and Aqua were the only ones able to read it.
Mm-hmm.
I love when he traps her in like whatever it is, and her boobs get stuck, and she's like, "My boobs, they're stuck. Open the door, quick!" And then she goes on about how she's going to poke him really hard.
Oh yes,
So
Is that insinuating something?
I think so.
I believe it is.
Gotta
No,
poke you really hard where it hurts.
Yes.
There wasn't a lot actually of Aqua in this film.
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't really there except when they were like all doing stuff together, but she was mainly in the background. Though she was useful near the end when she was blessing Cosmo to give him enough luck to not be completely obliterated by the explosions or spirit bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, he this story or this movie was basically mostly referred to around Megumin and Kazuma and even Yunyun. This is pretty much their story. Aqua and Darkness were just kind of hanging in the background.
They're just kind of
Yeah, Junior was more of a main character than Aqua or Darkness there for sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
So, what did you guys think of the Crimson Demons as a whole?
I'm trying to think. The Crimson Demons. Oh, so they're all put together like the Headless Horseman, the one that's always
No, the
about.
Crimson
it's
Megumi's
the,
family.
Yeah, it's
I'm trying to
Megumin's
remember.
thing.
Yeah, Megumi's clan or family or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
The crazy people.
Yeah. Which is
Megumin's dad is a wannabe Jotaro.
Yes, I forgot about that. But yeah, that was. I understand. I understand Megumi's personality a lot more after seeing her family where she came from.
her family is insane. I like how they the mother is kind of like on board from the beginning, kinda, but like she's and then the father's like, no daughter of mine. And then suddenly when he brings up 300 million yen and when he gives him food, it's suddenly, oh, you're the best.
I know.
Yeah, so,
Freaking.
we're gonna lock you in Megumi's room and hope that things happen.
The mother's literally standing right outside the door, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, she's just sitting there, just waiting.
Breathing against the doorknob, just going, just do it.
Give it up 300 million.
And then Megumi jumps out the window and runs to Union's house.
Oh yes, that was great. Where Kazuma said something, and then Megumin's like, "Die, pervert!" and just jumps out the window and runs away. And she just while she's running, she's just got like, "Die, die, 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 die."
Did it?
And then they all like call him like Kazuma trash the next morning.
Oh yes, what were the names? I have this somewhere.
Okay, yeah, because I remember like Aqua had like a really long and absurd nickname for him.
Yeah. All the names were Creeperma-san, Kazu Trash, Cursedma, Kazuma-san, who tried to my handwriting is terrible. Tried to do something with Megumin while she was sleeping.
Yep.
You notice this movie was trying to do a big push towards Megumin and Kazuma, trying to ship them and get together? Or is that just me?
It was
I definitely felt that.
All of them, in a weird sense. They all had like a moment where they like blushed. Where I was like, oh,
I feel like it was definitely Megumi focused.
Yeah.
It could be just me because I like Megumi the best. I definitely feel like they'd be like the best couple material.
And
it could be that they had that as opposed to like the other seasons which focus more on Aqua and Darkness.
And see, this is where I have to interject and say, to me, when it comes to Megumi and Kazuma, they have more, in my opinion, a relationship that feels like brother and sister. You know, they're always kind of like bouncing out, just fighting with each other. Especially, I forgot what season it was, where they were trying to take a bath. And
yes.
He's like pulling at his towel and he's like, hey, knock it off. To me, that's what kind of made me feel like they were more like kind of brother and sister, where they were just after one another. If he was to get with anyone, it would be Darkness, because he's already kind of,
That is true.
Well, he definitely, like in the season 1 movie, I didn't see like Darkness. The only thing I think when I see you is boobs.
Yeah.
Well, he said in this movie that when Sylvia's the first confrontation between them, Kazuma's like, all you ever do is just what is he says something about her body, and that all she ever does is seduce men with her body. And Darkness is like, I'd never do that. And Kazuma's like, you totally do.
Well, the reason I don't think him and Darkness would like be a couple is like he's only purely like lustful and sexual. With Megumi, there's more like a person-to-person connection.
Yeah.
I just think they're all assholes.
I guess I could see that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, all of them. Every last one of them. Union maybe is the only one that's decent.
Union and Wiz. Wiz is that she's just a little airheaded. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, the whole point of the cast is that they're either terrible people or completely incompetent or both.
Yeah, I don't know what apocalypse that would be if one of them got together.
Oh, yeah. If he got together, I'll tell you this right now. If he got together with Aqua, freaking people would be up in arms over how that would not ever happen. Because I know that they were with each other the first time, and only because Kazuma wanted to be an asshole and picked her. But I can't possibly see them together, like, at all. They're just more like good friends.
Friends.
Okay. Acquaintances that just so happen to live in a mansion together.
There are those guys. They're all a hoot and a holler.
Yeah, they are. That's what makes the
It would
show
just be
so
fun
great.
to be around and see. Like if you're in the world, you saw all their crazy antics. Like, okay, what did make me blow up this time, or what's Sakura going on about now?
Yeah. Oh, she's getting eaten by another toad.
I like when they first arrive at the house, and they open the door, and there's Kamiko, Megumin's little sister, and it's just they're just staring at her, and Aqua's like, what does Aqua say? She says that you want some candy.
Oh yeah, that was it.
And the Kamiko just like
cute kid.
Yeah, they're all like, oh, so adorable, Megumin's little sister. And then she just yells and turns around, and she's like, Megumin's hooked a man.
Yes, I think it was making me snack, man. I forgot the exact line.
Yeah.
Oh man, just right
And
there.
I love that part when like Megumi had apparently sent her family letters and they were going through like all the things that she had told them about Kazuma and how they occasionally got eaten by frogs. And I forget what else, but that was great.
Oh yeah, it was like
Making it seem like he's a complete and utter douchebag. And he's like, it's not what it sounds like.
Oh my! I love how at one point Kazuma it's like when they're talking. It's the very first couple of minutes when they're talking to Megumi's parents, and Kazuma to Megumi is like, "Can I punch your dad in the face?"
I forgot that one, but yes, that now I remember it.
Oh, this movie is just amazing.
And I love how they originally set it up too. Like Yun came to Cosmo and basically told Cosmo, I need to have your baby. And people were like, oh my God, what's wrong with you?
I love at the beginning they call him Skazuma, or Scumzuma.
Scumzuma, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of women who are like, I heard he steals underwear. Scumzuma.
Yes.
It's
and then Cosmo's on board. It's like, okay, someone, I'll take. Okay, you maybe a bit weird, but sure, I'll take you.
Oh yeah, and he's like, they begin the episode because they failed to what was it? It was collect migrating tuna.
Yeah, Megumi blew them all up.
Yeah, because Megumi blew every single one of them up, and they're all just like, they're in debt, they have no money. Kazuma's like, this is the worst.
And people are saying like, I heard that we'll have like no tuna this season.
Yeah. Everyone's complaining about it, and then at the end of this scene, after Union's like, Kazuma, I want to have your child or whatever. Kazuma's like, I guess I've entered my popular phase.
And I love how this was a recurring joke all throughout the movie.
Oh yeah,
yes. It was amazing.
I actually ended up seeing this in theaters when it first came out, and they had like an interview with the voice actors for Cosmo and Megumi, and the one for people look forward to Cosmo's popular phase in this. And people are like, okay, what do they mean by that? So that was really fun to like see that come to fruition.
Oh man.
It's kind of like this whole movie is a parody of like the isekai main character getting a harem. It's that Cosmo definitely gets a harem here, just in the ways that he would never want again.
Right.
He has the shittiest harem.
Yeah, because he has Yun, he has the ogres, he has Sylvia. I feel like there's a fourth one too, but I forget.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
really.
Megumi.
I mean, it's really true. You look at like every single other one of these isekai. You look at like Shield Hero, the smartphone one. I don't remember what that one is called. And trapped in another
SAO,
place
of
with
course.
the smartphoners. SAO, like all these.
The one with the mom.
Well,
I mean, even ReZero, kind of.
Well, yeah, that does make sense. Like all of these main characters end up with like a bunch of women, and this is like the same kind of scenario, but it's just totally flipped on its head. And everybody's an asshole. It just works out so much for this series and this movie in general. It's just
Even Slime Daddy becomes a woman and gets women.
Yeah, he becomes.
I'm not even surprised by that.
He has. I don't think he looks like a woman, but yet he has no gender.
Yeah, and he died in a stupid way.
Random stabbing.
He's walking down the street. Do. Hey, how you doing, loving?
Yep, standard isekai a death for no reason.
Continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like also Death Mark, which is like a super cliche isekai. Is like, yep, okay, each arc he gets a new girl added to his harem.
Yep, sounds about right.
So, I'm glad that Cosmo has enjoyed his popular phase.
Yeah, and they use that popular phase to kind of like wrap the story up by having a way to defeat Sylvia, who's at the end is defeated and reunites with Virtus and the other guy, the
one that always wants to be clean.
Yeah, the guys, the soaps and suds. Or
Okay.
Water soap and water soap.
That was a season 2 villain. It's been selling since all season 2. I forgot his name.
Yeah, and Hans is the name. So they all form this like big Hayao Miyazaki Princess Mononoke beast. and
Okay.
And then Kazuma uses his popular phase. Aqua blesses him a whole bunch, so he has a bunch of luck.
Yeah.
And he's like Sylvia, I love you. Sylvia's like, I love you.
I wonder if Aqua blessing his luck made that more likely for it to work for her to like take him in.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Well,
because I think they were mentioning the main reason is so that when he was hit by the explosions, he wouldn't be completely annihilated and could be revived.
Which Eris, the goddess, reacted to Kazuma being totally obliterated. She just starts vomiting when she sees it.
I love how Cosmic dying is a recurring joke for Konosuba now.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's died a couple times now.
But how can you die when you've already died?
It's true.
Talk to Subaru.
Yeah. Talk to Subaru.
Cosmo
has died, his own return by death.
Yeah, he died pissing himself. but at least with ReZero, it kind of makes sense because it's he has that sort of thing going. But
yeah, he has a curse in ReZero.
Yeah, he does.
I'm wondering if when we find out what like originally killed Cosmo in Earth, or not Cosmo, Subaru on Earth, if it'll also be something to like reference Konosuba.
Well, he didn't get killed.
I would say he didn't die. Yeah, he was just, and he didn't care whatsoever. He was just walking by his own business. I'm in another world, man. Yay!
And then it's just,
and then it went downhill from there.
It all happened.
Ram, I like cat girls. I mean, cat
boys, Ram.
Cat boys.
Cat boys. I was like, I'm okay with that too.
But yeah, he uses his popular phase, and he's like, I love you, Sylvia. And Sylvia's like, I love you too. And it's just this weird thing of how she just falls in love with him. It's so funny. And then so she takes him in, like, as this like giant beast thing, and he's like in between her boobs again, which is like
his whole freaking body.
Well, yeah. Where else would she be? Put him.
And as they're getting obliterated, she's like, you tricked me, Kazuma. Damn you. But I still love you.
And I love how like, love is actually the downfall. Konosuba is great. Okay, my computer turned off, maybe. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay, it's just the screen went black for a second.
I like how when
we didn't talk. Yeah, we didn't really talk about when the Union was like reading them the letter that she got at the beginning.
Yeah.
And how Cosmo's like, really excited. Okay, what does this mean? Do I strip here or in the room or in the takes off his
stripping?
Yes. Well, then he learns like the truth, and he just stands there like his pants down. Aqua just walks up, pulls his pants back up.
Yep.
I just love that scene clip, whatever.
Freaking! It wasn't just like a fan fiction. It wasn't even like a real telescript or whatever.
Yeah, one of them was really into writing.
Yeah, so like they include like her letter along with the actual one, or like her story.
Yeah, also, she was like, "Damn you!"
So we actually met her later on too as one of the students.
Yep. So one of the biggest mysteries we don't actually know still is where the hell is Union's tattoo?
Oh yes, Cosmo's very disappointed he didn't get to hear that.
Like how there's a bunch of goblins everywhere.
Well, if it's not visible, I think we know where it is.
It's something that has always been covered as far as we have seen.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
And I wonder, I think weren't the tattoos also, or not tattoos, the birthmarks from the guy who like gave them the crimson eyes and everything. So I think that the birthmarks or whatever they are actually just like English numbers, but because they don't speak English, they don't know what those actually mean.
I mean,
which would fit them very well.
I like how when Megumi's mother is trapping them in like the second time, when Megumi just wakes up and Kazuma's there, and he's like, caressing her hand, but like in the pervious, like disgusting way. Like I have to take a shower after watching just that. Oh.
Was he the one that froze the wall?
I think that was...
Or was that the mother?
I thought it was the mother, but it may have been him.
Because, well,
I think it was implied to be Cosmo, but I didn't know if Cosmo had ice power.
I didn't think he did. Unless I forgot about that, because I know he had steel and...
Yeah, he has steel. He has like his bow and arrow ability.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all I remember. That's why I thought it was the mother, like basically saying, "You ain't escaping this time."
Speaking of Megumi, though, she sleeps like a rock. Like, my God, this girl.
Is that all you wanted to add?
That's all I wanted to add. She just sleeps.
Man, this girl.
Like, they were having like a conversation with like 6 people, and she's just like sleeping.
Well, didn't she use all of her power, the explosion?
Yeah, if she had done her explosion, she might have just been too out of it to wake up.
Yeah, because she always seems to... Well, not always.
Well, she
does
basically
pass out
can't
when
move after
explodes.
she does it. And gets
Yeah,
tired,
exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, she
That's
just falls over.
That's the whole running gag of Konosuba. Everyone there is pointless. Aqua does blessing and water. Darkness just gets the shit kicked out of her. And Megumi has a really powerful attack, but you have to drag her lifeless body after she uses it. And she can only use it once a day.
Yes,
and
unless it's like the
Kazuma's
season
Kazuma.
finale.
So let's say there's 2 more movies after this that focuses on each of the characters, each of the girls or whatever.
Oh,
So what? So in this film we had the Megumin, like the shipping moment, which is like Megumin like getting under the covers with Kazuma or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What if there is theoretically 2 more movies just specifically for Aqua and Darkness? What will those scenes look like? Those those fan service shipping moments.
I mean, I feel like season 2 kind of already did the whole Darkness shipping thing, especially with her going to her dad and she was saying, "I'm pregnant with Kazuma's child." And he's like, "Why are you saying shit like this? I'm a virgin." And
I actually forgot about that part. I need to rewatch season 2. See, let's go watch season 2 next.
Season 2 is great.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I love
Season 2 has one of the best scenes ever, which is Aqua's pouty, sad face, and she makes the most hilarious noise that. And I
think I'd say the gender equality scene.
Well, there's that. There's when he tried to order a succubus to his house, basically getting a hooker.
Wasn't that season 1 though?
No, that was season 2.
Season 1 was he just goes there and does like a thing.
Okay. He like orders the dream.
Yeah, and he's just like,
okay.
Yeah, then that was that great episode where there was just this crazy situation where like Darkness was like bathing Kazuma.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like being
like
taking advantage of all of them.
And it's funny because he thought he was dreaming,
right?
And she couldn't say no because she is turned on by the fact that he's a masochist. So they're both in kind of this predicament, and she's like, "I don't know why I'm doing this, but I can't stop doing this."
Yes. And then like afterwards, he's like, "Oh, I was under the spell. I wasn't myself. I forgot all that." And
exactly.
Make comment. Okay, wait. How did you remember, or how do you know about that if you forgot everything? He's like, I don't know.
Yeah, totally lying out his ass. But yeah, that was season 2. Like, season 2 was hilarious. Well, every season, even this movie, all the OVAs. I love this show. It's always funny to me.
It is. I think the movie's my favorite part of the show because it was hilarious. But I like that there's also an overarching story. We learn more about the Crimson Demons and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because if there's something I dislike about Konosuba, is like there's not much of a story a lot of times. So I like that we actually got a full story arc here.
I think that's kind of the running gag too, is that other isekais kind of have this overarching story, while Konosuba is kind of like a parody of isekai, and they're just like, yeah, we're like the Seinfeld of isekai. It's a show about nothing.
Yeah, like the overall plot of defeating the Demon King really doesn't go anywhere ever.
Yeah, really.
So
This is why we should all watch Isekai Quartet.
I need to see season 2.
I need to see that. I haven't seen it. I mean, I know it has the shows that I've seen, except for... Wait, what are all the shows again? There's Shield Hero...
That's season 2. But in season 1, it's Overlord, Yojo Senki, ReZero, and Konosuba.
Yeah, I think I didn't see the other one, the second one you just said.
Yojo Senki?
Yeah, that's the one with the little military girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd like that one, actually.
It's good.
I don't remember. I did a video review on it, but I don't remember anything about it. It's one of those ones where it's kind of forgotten about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think even got a movie.
A lot of people really like it.
Yeah, but I'd watch the Isekai Quartet just off of because I like those 3 shows.
It's kind of like, I don't know. It's a not as good version of Konosuba, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, the animation kind of looks cheap.
Yeah,
it is, but it fits the style of the show, so I won't say it's bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a Konosuba, just not as good, and featuring the other characters, which it's a fun time. Just don't expect it to be as hilarious as Konosuba.
Yeah, it's more like it's just seeing all the characters interact is what the coolest part is.
And I love the interaction between Cosmo and Subaru.
Yeah, so like, you got it made, you asshole!
Like, I was like, yes, but you don't know about how much pain I've been through.
I mean, if it's better than Attack on Titan Junior High or whatever, I'll give it.
Nothing like that.
I hate that show.
It's nothing like that. Yeah, that show's bad in general.
Yeah, the fact that they made that before they made a season 2 says everything you need to know.
Yeah.
So I should go read the manga for that one.
See, now we should ask the people if they want us to do Isekai Quartet or
that'd be fun.
Any of the other.
How many episodes?
Seasons. They're 12 minutes apiece. There's 24. And
it's 24. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad at all.
And
yes, I can watch these quickly.
It's getting a 3rd season as well, I think.
Wow.
I am sad it's getting a season 3 before Konosuba. I guess we got the movie here, so.
Well, I mean,
didn't that movie just come out too?
Konosuba came out. The movie came out
last
a year ago. Yeah.
Okay, so it's fairly new.
Yeah. So there's definitely time. I get the feeling they'll do another season. They just might be waiting a while because of logistics reasons.
Well, definitely now. The manga or the light novel just finished, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Konosuba just finished?
Mm-hmm.
So that means there's a chance we can get a closure. Yeah!
So, Konosuba Light Novel Podcast?
Exactly.
I don't read. I can't read.
Okay, no, we'll get you an audio version voiced by C.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh my, yes. See, I can't wait. You doing
Konosuba! Konosuba!
Oh, I'm already. I'm waiting for that.
My hernia is gonna explode by the end of that. I'm gonna die.
It's a sacrifice for art. It'll be worth it.
Oh man!
Animation and overall feelings of the show is what we need to talk on. Okay.
All right. Just say that again, and then start.
So, guys, the animation in the show, we can all agree this is freaking amazing, right?
Oh,
I love the explosions.
Yeah, the explosions look amazing. There's this one part where it shows all the Crimson Demons just blowing everything up. Like,
yes,
it is. Yeah.
Something else we missed earlier is that the Crimson Demon's main attack is called Light of Saber. And I feel like that's a reference to Saber from Fate Stay Night. At least I hope it is.
Well, there we go. It can't be anything involving SeaTactics or Fate reference.
Yes,
EA is over here just for the love of God, stop talking about Fate for once.
So let me tell you about Fate Police.
I hear it. I do hear it on a daily basis. I hear about fruit baskets. I hear about the other one, Unordinary. But, it's quite all right because at the end of the day, we can connect with wrestling. So I think that's what matters.
We don't need fate.
Oh wait, I'm here, so I need to bring up Twin Tails real quick.
Yes, the Twin Tails.
Yes.
So
are they ever going to make a second season of Twin Tails?
Probably not, but I hope so.
KyoAni's going to do it. We're going to get it to happen.
Yes.
This anime, this movie, is done by JC Staff, which is different from Studio Dean. And after watching this, I'm like, get JC Staff to do it. As long as they have as much attention and focus as they had on this film. If it's One Punch Man Season 2, don't touch it.
I 100% agree. They literally went all out for this movie, and I don't understand why they go all out for certain shows like this, but then when you see One Punch Man Season 2, you go, well, you didn't even try with that. It's ridiculous.
Like some of their shows look amazing. Like this was a movie. I've liked a number of their other shows too, but then you have others like this is completely pitiful. Especially for One Punch. I was going to say like One Punch Man Season 2. That's like it's a sure thing. Put all your effort in it. It's going to work out well. And then they didn't. But here Konosuba say it's a big series. Put all your effort into it, and we have an amazing product.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But yeah, Railgun came out like 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, and it looks better than One Punch Man Season 2.
Yeah,
JC Staff is famous for, well, obviously doing a lot of shows, but one of theirs that I think is really good and is very underrated is Food Wars. The animation for that show, just being about cooking, is really good. And yet, that looks a lot better than One Punch Man Season 2. And like I said, I don't know why they pick and choose the shows that they figure, I guess, are going to do better than others, but I mean, did they not see the first season of One Punch Man? I said, come on, man.
Right, and it's like with the Railgun, like we got a certain scientific accelerator last year, which like looked amazing, but then when you got a certain scientific or magical index Season 3, which is like a super rushed, and I haven't seen it, but the community says it was very mediocre. So like, why can't they be consistent?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. But I think the animation for this film is like, it's better than Studio Dean. And I think I talked to EA about this before, but this is when I didn't watch the movie a second time. And I watched it today just for this podcast again, just to kind of like freshen up on it and write notes. And man, nothing in the first two seasons, it just looks so much better. There's something about it. Maybe it's the theatrical touch to it to make it look more movie-ified, but it looks terrific.
It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the facial expressions in this were awesome.
They were, and I love the voice acting too, especially for like Cosmo and Megumi here.
Yeah, no, they were great. The voice acting for this was awesome. Cosmo, Megumi's voice actors were incredible.
Yeah, and I love the English dub for the Season 1 and what I've seen in Season 2. And it's like, I can't pick which one I like better because they're both so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dubs are great. I think I showed EA that.
Yeah, you did. I never really got a chance to watch I saw the video that you sent me for the dubs, and they are, I will admit, they are good dubs. I watched the show originally when it was subbed and loved it. I feel like when it comes to this particular series, when it's really hard when it comes to comedy, especially when you're, appealing to not just Japanese audience, but the American audience, because comedy is very different from Japan than it is here. And for them to make it to where it's universal, I think that is an amazing feat within itself. So I definitely appreciate that. No matter what whether it's dubbed or if you watch it subbed, it gets laughs both ways.
Yeah, and I think because of it being more comedic, it could be a little bit had a little bit more leeway with how they translated certain lines, so that they can make the joke come across better. And there are definitely times where they did it, but I think that the English version jokes are like as funny, if not funnier, than the original Japanese.
Yeah, they do a good job.
When the dub comes out for this film, if it's not already out, I'm rewatching it. dubbed.
Oh yes, we need.
Yeah, I'll check. I'll definitely rewatch it.
I mean, this series is. I don't think there has been a series ever where I go, I need to watch it in both sub and dub, and I think Konosuba is the only one that I've ever said that for.
Yeah, because a lot of times I'll think, oh, a dub, cool, but I already saw it in sub, so I won't really care.
Yeah.
Actually, I think there have been two episodes for me. One being Twin Kills, of course, and the other being Kill la Kill.
Yeah. Freaking My Hero Academia is that way too for me. I love it subbed and dubbed. Yeah.
So, final thoughts on Konosuba Movie 1 Crimson Demon stuff.
This movie is basically like an extended episode. Like if this was to be an episode, you could split it up into maybe like 3 or 4 parts. But I love the fact that we could see it as a movie, all at once. It is very enjoyable. Same comedy, same feel. There's no... I didn't feel it to be any different other than maybe the animation looked so much better in the fighting scenes. But overall, I freaking love this, and I cannot wait for them to make more. Please make more.
Rising.
For me, this has cemented Konosuba as my favorite anime comedy ever, and this is like the best part of Konosuba we've gotten so far. So yes, Konosuba is amazing, and the movie made it even better.
No, the real question is, do you guys want to see even more films?
I mean, I'd be down. I mean, we already did Akira. Rising and I did Akira, and yeah, I could do Ghost in a Shell.
I mean, do you want to see more Konosuba films?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes to both ways of answering that question. I think it definitely depends on the source material that they're adapting. This one work well as a movie because it's like one overall arc they could adapt. Well, if it's like more like shorter arcs, it would not work as well as a movie. But yeah, I'd take more Konosuba movies.
Yeah, I think this was totally original. So I don't think
it adapted one of the volumes of the light novel.
It did? Okay.
I think it's like volume 5 or 6.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's with the callback to the other villains in the other seasons.
Yeah, because I could see how it could sort of be standalone, but I definitely think they were using this set up Cosmo and Megumi's relationship more, while also like introducing and explaining the Crimson Demons, which I hope they have a more of a role later on in the series or whatever more they do.
You just wait until Konosuba turns into a full-blown romance.
I might be okay with that.
Oh, God.
Okay. Brings Megumi back to Earth, and she's mad she can't use explosion magic anymore.
Oh my God. Megumin would be like straight up killed if she was teleported to Earth. Just immediately, it'd be done.
Man, I'm picturing darkness on Earth. What would happen there?
There will be some people who like her.
She'd be really into BDSM. I know that.
Oh yeah.
Well,
she's like, "What is this?" Oh, you mean I could do this? Well, sign me up.
Well, I guess at that point, all I gotta say is shout yourself out.
Do we have to do it again?
No, that's the cut.
Okay.
Okay.
Podcast is finished. I'm stopping recording. But yeah, I mean, if anybody watching this now wants me, at least, I don't know about these guys, to do some videos or podcasts on Isekai Quartet or more Konosuba, then definitely leave a like on this video for sure. Comment it.
And you can hit me up
and
too.
Dislike it if you disagree with my taste in anime.
Well, I guess we should also get to the shoutouts. EA, where can they find you?
You can find me at Everything Animated. I have been teasing this on the King of Anime podcast. I'm working on a future project. I just want to make sure that it looks absolutely good before I even, put it out there. In the past, I'm not going to lie, I've been lazy. It is what it is. You get work, you get life, you get lazy. So This is one where I want to show my work, and I want people that not only hear, but I don't know, people that have never even known who I was before to just come to this video and be like, okay, who is this man? So this is one that I've been working on for a while. So you can see me there. I have a Twitter. I'm not really active on it. I just kind of talk to these guys on it pretty much. But yeah, you can find me there.
Also, as well, got to get him to 1K subs.
Yes, I would. I'm at 283 as of right now, and I would appreciate 300, but 1,000 before the end of the year would be it would be a goal of mine.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we'll get you to 1,000 subs by the end of the night.
Woo woo!
Yeah, even if you don't plan to watch his stuff, just head on over there and subscribe. That would be a very nice gesture.
Yeah, I got videos, man. I got hundreds of videos, so I got a catalog.
Yeah,
because you started like right around the same time I did.
Yep, we became buddies because of this.
And then we met C, and then our lives have never been the same since then.
Oh God, Rising, where can they find you?
They can find me on YouTube at Rising Sun Reviews. Also, my gaming channel, which is Rising Sun Gaming, where I do live streams of various games. I'll probably do more of that soon too. Or Twitter, where I will announce things, including a super special project that hardly anyone knows about, which will be kind of getting to the releasable part soon. So, yes, that'll be interesting.
All right.
Neat.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again sometime in the future. If you guys want more of us talking about Konosuba or whatever, we'll try to work something out maybe. So thanks, guys, for watching. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Later.